This, by request, is the Mitsubishi A6 ZERO. At the outbreak of America's involvement in World War II, this was the most advanced carrier airplane in the world. Extremely maneuverable, it was fast, it was lightweight, made out of a new kind of aluminum. Very good airplane. Fortunately for the world, it was never improved upon by the Japanese and was pretty much outclassed by the end of the war. Anyway, it was a very fast airplane, and all the way through the war, it was considered a more maneuverable airplane than most of what the Americans had. This was the plane that attacked, one of the main planes to attack during Pearl Harbor, but it was also the plane they were using as their kamikaze plane, by and large, at the end of the war. Top speed of like 330 miles per hour. It could fly like 1,000 miles. So it could do a lot. It'd land and take off in a short space. This is the hook for landing on the carrier. The name Zero, a lot of people say, oh, the Zero, that's because it had the big O on it. No, that's the rising sun emblem of the Japanese flag. Zero was its name from its factory, and Japanese pilots called it the Zero, and so did American pilots. American pilots also called it a Zeke. So, very effective airplane, and there's very few of them left in existence. They were all shot down, or they crashed into boats and into the ocean. Interesting thing about its manufacturing is made by Mitsubishi, which is still a company obviously today, and much of what went into the airplane would be constructed at a factory, but much of what went into it, like let's say the pads on the seat or the knobs and so forth in the cockpit, that was all put together by people who lived around the factory. The Japanese war machine was really something that the entire community got involved in, the entire country got involved in it. So components of this airplane were actually made outside the factory, brought to the factory by the people who lived around the factory, and then put on the plane. That made for a very difficult way to stop production of the plane completely. Anyway, Japanese made Mitsubishi A6 ZERO, one of the best airplanes in the world when it came out. And yep, that's it.
Good job, Boo.
Thank you, Boo.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Monstera plant for Halloween.
Monstera plant, yeah.